What's up, guys? It's kind of loud out here next to the freeway, but I went and got a padlock for my garbage here, so I'm gonna get this on here. This is all the stuff that was in mine. I took it out, so I'm putting this padlock on here, and hopefully that solves my issues. I just went down to Ace Hardware and picked it up. We're all good to go. They give me 10% off there too, since I have a business in the same complex, which is pretty cool. So that lock was under $7. It's a really nice one with 2 keys and everything. So very awesome. I'm about to open here in like 5 or 10 minutes, and we're gonna get the day started. All right, guys, it's just opened. I mean, I guess a while ago now. It's 12:26, but I have a kind of a bigger trade-in to show you. It's all really cheap stuff, but there's quantity, so let's take a look. So first up, we have the Super Nintendo system, and it came with one controller. I've already tested and cleaned both, and I put the controller in here. It was this one. So got that system. These are all just lined up because I need to put these stickers on. But that Super Nintendo system, also this PS1 system, I haven't tested it yet. There's a little Batman jigsaw puzzle. This looks pretty old. I didn't look to see if there was a date or anything. I don't see one, but I mean, it's pretty old. And then this Batman party pack for like a kid's birthday or something. This is 1982, still sealed. Oh, it's got a, maybe it's not sealed. It's open, but it's got a piece of tape. I don't know if that's factory or not. We got Daxter for PSP. Got box and manual only for Turok 2, kind of crushed. These two things are very cool, and I'm gonna keep both of these for my collection. But these are the Pokemon, like they had like the marbles. So there's a Nidoking there. There's a Meowth, and I think he's got some more marbles in the pouch there. And this is the plastic case that like hooks onto your belt to hold your marbles. But these are both still sealed. Very cool. We got Complete Green Dog for Genesis, and this stack of games here. Dragon Ball Budokai 3 is the only one that's like kind of, you know, better. And then a little stack of comics here. I don't know anything about comics. The guy who traded them in said they're not worth too much at all, but you guys let me know if you know more about comics. I'll just go through them kind of slow so you guys have a chance to look at them. You can pause it if you need to. I doubt that there's anything special. These are 1983, so they're not even like super old ones or anything. But I guess you never know. Just let me know if there's anything special in here. And also let me know what I should price these at, because I want to just do like a set price. I don't want to have to individually price them. So just let me know. Maybe like, I don't know, 25 cents each, 50 cents each, $1 each, $2 each. I don't know. So let me know on those, but that is the first trade-in of the day. Well, actually, that's incorrect. I also took in Link, Adventure of Link for Game Boy Advance. So those are my 2 trade-ins so far, and I'm still going through all this stuff and getting it into my inventory. I'm going to add this stuff in as well. And yeah, I mean, it's not super busy yet. I've had a few people in, 2 trades, which is good. But I've got my chocolate milk, and I've got some tri-tip steak, and I'm good to go for today. So I'm feeling good. I probably should have taken today off because it's Labor Day, and it would have just made sense. Oh, in addition to that big trade-in, I also got this Ninja Turtle poster, which I put up, and then also this one. So those are part of the trade-in. I didn't really pay much for them or anything at all, but decided to put them up. I didn't really, you know, feel the need to try to sell them. Most posters I got, I put in the free box, which is right up there. They're all gone now, but those ones were old school Ninja Turtle posters. They're pretty cool, so I decided to put them up. And yeah, so I'm just gonna get back to work here, and hopefully we have a good day. All right, guys. It has been so freaking busy. Way busier than yesterday, which for a Monday, I know it's Labor Day, but I didn't think it was gonna be possible. But it's 5:07 p.m. I have gotten more trade-ins today than any other day so far, and I've got some incredible stuff to show you guys. The coolest item, I think, well, I was going to say the coolest item I've bought in the past year, but I think that Halo statue is probably a little bit cooler, but, and the Pokemon Snap Station, of course, but the coolest item that's come into the store so far came in today, and I bought it, and it's amazing. So I'm going to show you guys that in a little bit here, but I'm going to go through and show you some of the other trades that I've gotten. So, just a little one here. We got Scribblenauts Unlimited and Rayman for the Wii U. Along with that, I got Pokemon X. So, see, I don't even know if I've shown this trade yet. I don't think I have. So, one game I already sold was a Japanese import Super Smash for N64. I also got Mario 64 import. Tigger's Honey Hunt North American, of course. Nano Stray. And Heroes of Ruin. Pitfall for Game Boy Advance. Lego Lord of the Rings. Lego Marvel Superheroes. Super Mario Galaxy. And then I got a little stack of NES games here, which some of them I've already sold. Well, not from this stack, but from the other NES games that have been traded in today. Some of them have already sold. So here's these. Ninja Gaiden, Double Dragon, not too bad. And then also a Wii Fit Plus, which was given to me for free. I'm not going to bother showing that one. So that was one. There's another really small one here. Nothing worth showing, but there's a Genesis controller, a disc-only Marvel Nemesis for GameCube, Enter the Matrix, and then literally a stack of sports games. So that was a pretty small one. What else? I don't know if I showed these, the little Batman party pack from 1982 and a Batman jigsaw puzzle game from 1966. Those are both cheap. They're old, but they're cheap. I'm not sure if I showed you guys those yet already or not. No, I did, because that was with the comic books. I remember talking about those. Okay. Pretty good trade right here. I'm going to flip the camera around for this one. I paid $145 in trade credit for this box of Dreamcast stuff. So let's just pull it out. We got a clear black controller, cables for the system, a couple of these Rumble packs, 2 of those, a factory sealed blue VMU, there's a white VMU, there's a green VMU, there's a blue one and a red one, there's a boxed gray controller, there's a boxed RF adapter, which I'm keeping. There are 2 controller extension cables. There's the Sega Sports controller, and of course the Sega Sports Black system. Then the 2 games that originally came with it, we got those here. These are both the not-for-resale versions. So these are the exact ones that came in the box with this originally. Then we have Tony Hawk's Pro Skater, Bomberman Online, and of course, Marvel vs. Capcom 2. Awesome, awesome stuff here. So, that was a great little box right there. So, then I have this box. In here, I'm not going to pull it out, but there's a Sega Saturn and also a Sega 32X with all the cables, all tested and working. Then Menacer and Qbert, and a couple manuals for Genesis. And I got this trade. I showed you this little pile, but I got this stuff here. So, this entire stack of games is factory sealed. They're upside down, but here you go. They're all factory sealed. Twisted Metal and DuckTales are the only 2 like really decent ones. We got some Super Nintendo cartridges. And also some NES games. Some of these I already sold. But not too many. I don't even remember what they were. Then this stack of games, some decent stuff in here. Also some filler. And then this is sealed. Indiana Jones for Genesis. This is just a box only. Then this little stack of games here. And this stack of games, PSP games. And then this is a no manual copy of Marvel Superheroes vs. Street Fighter. It's got the case and the disc, but no manual. And then on to the final item that I bought. Check it out. Holy crap. Look at this thing. This is freaking Yoda. A life-size freaking Yoda statue. This was a Pepsi promotion for Revenge of the Sith. He's in decent condition. He's got this little hole right here, and then this little hole right here. Other than that, he's in pretty good shape. The guy found this on the side of the road with a free sign on it yesterday here in Vancouver. He brought it to me. There's only one that has sold on eBay, and it was local pickup in Jacksonville, Florida. It went for $550. I paid $120 for this one because I think locally probably $300 is what it's probably worth realistically. However, I'm not planning on selling this. I'm not a big Star Wars fan, but this is the kind of thing that having in the store is going to bring people in. People are going to want to see it. They're going to want to take their picture with it. They're going to want to, do whatever. And so this thing is just awesome. If somebody did want to buy it, I would consider selling it, but it's going to have to be at least $300. And even at the $300 mark, I'd have to really consider it because I think this thing is just so cool. And I like having this in the store. Just look how detailed it is. It's so freaking cool. It's really heavy too, but look at his claws and everything. It's just so awesome. So he weighs probably 50, 60, 70 pounds, but very, very awesome. I'm going to show you a little clip here that I took when the guy was here and we were looking at it outside. So I'll insert that right here.
Like this, but it can be very easy to go get one of those childlike little lightsaber toys and pop all the lights out of it and then just feed it up through that and turn it on. You can definitely alter it, but I've never seen any of them that light up.
But this thing is just amazing. It's so freaking cool. I have to find somewhere to put it because it can't go on a glass case. It's going to block the view, plus it's pretty heavy. I'd be afraid to put it on a glass case. So I'm thinking that I'm going to have to find somewhere to put it back here. And I really don't know where, but it needs to be displayed. People are going to want to see it. Maybe up there. But the lightsaber wouldn't fit if I put him up there. I don't know. I gotta find somewhere for him to go because it's just so freaking cool. And hopefully it brings more people into the store because they want to take their picture with it or just whatever they want to do. It's awesome though. I'm a little nervous about having it out here on the floor because people are walking around and, nothing's happened yet. It's been in here for a couple hours now. But, this thing comes out. So just comes out like that. So I'm not too worried about that part necessarily, but it's not super fragile, but it's already got a couple small holes. I just don't want it to get damaged anymore. But this thing is awesome, and Nick is going to be so freaking jealous. I love it. All right, guys, it is closing time for today. So many freaking trade-ins today. I have more to show you right now. So, where did I put it? So, I think I just have two more trade-ins to show. So, the last one of the day that I got, we got Mario Maker, Mario Kart 8, and Smash for Wii U, and then also a disc-only copy of Skyward Sword for the Wii. And then another one which is pretty cool. I just happened to open up Facebook and I checked the marketplace, and this was a newly listed item. The guy lived in Washougal, which is east of Vancouver. It's 2 cities over, so there's Vancouver, then there's Camas, and then there's Washougal. So it's not super far, but it's not really, really close either. And luckily, I think I was probably the first person to contact him because he drove here to the store to sell me this stuff. And I told him hey, if you have any other video game stuff, bring it along. I'll buy everything. And so originally I was just buying this N64 bundle, but then he also brought an SP with a couple games and a little stack of PS2 games. So first up, I'm just going to flip the camera around. First up, it came with 2 controllers here. The joysticks on both of them are not too bad. They're probably 6 or 7 out of 10. They're a little loose, as you can see, but still fully usable. Came with the cables and the expansion pack. It also came with the jumper pack, so I put the jumper pack in the system and took this out. Here's the charger for the SP. Then we have Ultimate Spider-Man, Mortal Kombat Armageddon, Battlefront 2, and Battlefront 1. So those are all the PS2 games. Then for the Game Boy Advance, we got Emerald version and Pac-Man Collection. Here is the SP. It is a regular AGS 001. And then this is the N64 system with the jumper pack in there. The expansion pack was in it when he brought it, but like I said, I switched it out. And then these are the games. We got San Francisco Rush, Pokemon Snap, Pokemon Stadium, Ocarina of Time, Super Mario 64 with a big cut right there, and Pokemon Stadium 2. So awesome stuff. He had the N64 bundle listed on the marketplace for 100 bucks. I offered him 110 if he would bring it to the store. I didn't know that it had an expansion pack in it till he got here, so that was a little bonus for me. And then, obviously, he brought the SP and the PS2 stuff. So, in total, I gave him $155, and that was in cash. He didn't want trade, because, obviously, he's getting rid of this kind of stuff. He's not super into retro games. However, when he was here, he did tell me, he's like, well, I might have to come back now and get this Dreamcast. So, if he comes back to get a Dreamcast, that would be awesome. So it sounds like maybe he's not completely done with retro games, he's just kind of done with this stuff here. He said he also probably has a bunch of G1 Transformers, which I really hope he brings in, because those are the best Transformers. So, those are all the trades for today. There's the Dreamcast, there's the Saturn and 32X, there's this pile of stuff here, there's that little bundle, there's these right here, and then this is the stuff that I finally got all the price tags on. I got it in my inventory system, so now I'm just working on getting things resurfaced. However, I'm done for tonight. And here is where I put Yoda. He's on top of these file cabinets here, and this is just the best place for him. He's out of reach from people, so I'm not worried about him getting damaged. And you can see him as soon as you walk in, as long as you're looking forward. But he is so amazing. I still can't believe that. Super, super cool. There's like a close-up of that. It's definitely Pepsi related. This isn't just like a sticker someone put on here. On the bottom of it, it has on the bottom of the base, which you're not going to be able to see, and I can't lift it up and film underneath. It's too heavy, but there's a sticker that says something like copyright 2001 or something Lucasfilm, and then PepsiCo as well. So it's definitely a Pepsi promotional type deal. Very, very cool. I love this thing. It's so awesome. Just look at his eyes. They look so real. But very, very cool. Awesome trades today. We did really good with sales as well. I think, it being Labor Day really helped, because last Monday was extremely slow, but this Monday was awesome. So I'm going to go ahead and end it here, guys. I need to get home so that I can edit the vlog, and I got to take a shower tonight because I don't want to do it in the morning. And then come back tomorrow and do it all over again. I'm sure tomorrow is going to be extremely slow, but that will actually be a good thing for once, because it'll give me time to get through all these and then hopefully get the rest of the inventory into the system and clean up this back area, because it is a mess. Look at that. God, that is stuff that I'm taking. So I'm going to try and take that home with me tonight, get that out of the way, but I'm going to end it here, guys. Thank you so much for watching today's vlog. I really hope you enjoyed. If you did, do not forget to smack the like button, leave a comment down below, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.